Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position. Well, black's pawn is going downward in this direction and black is about to get a queen with check. So luckily it's white's turn and white has a single way to save the position and get a draw. So with a correct play, white can achieve a draw and get a point from this game. So guys, as always, go ahead, pause the video and guess the move. Best of luck. Okay, so we have nothing to do with our king. It's just far away and it's look like if black gets a queen, the king and the queen would be just far out and we don't have a forking possibility. So that is the main problem of this puzzle, and looks like we can't get this way to stop the pawn. Obviously the bishop would capture that and we can't play rook to a4. Again the bishop would just capture that. So what else can we do? Well, you may just try to play knight to c2. That looks solid, defending the a1 square. After black takes your knight, you just move downward to h1. Well, you are attacking the promotion square and black now can't promote anymore, you might say. But here the problem is black would just play bishop to b1 and you don't have any way to stop the pawn. Black would just make a new queen on the next move with check, and it looks like you may just give a check, but black would just move away and this is not winning, right? You may just give this kinds of check, but black would just move to the b file and you no longer have the possibility to give a check, and this is going to be winning for black. For that reason, this move doesn't work. It looks nice after some variations, but still it doesn't work. And obviously we can't play rook to h1 right away, and black would just make a new queen and we don't have any time to do anything. It come up with check. All of that don't work. The correct move is actually to play rook to e4 check. So here obviously the king can't play to the d file, otherwise it's going to be a straightforward win for white, right? So this is going to be obvious and black can't play to the d file. So black must play to the f file, right? Well, in this position what we are going to do is, it doesn't matter where black plays, by the way, we can play knight to c2, the move were previously played. So what makes this time different? Well, now after the bishop takes, we move to e1, all the way down to e1, and black obviously plays the same sequence as before, bishop to b1. The bishop is defended by the pawn and the pawn is about to be a queen on the next move, but we just played that move on purpose. Now we are going to play rook to e5, and looks like black can get a queen, but that makes the rook pinned and this is just stalemate. White can't move any of its piece and that would result in stalemate. If black promotes to a bishop, it's going to be the same thing. Obviously black can promote to a knight, but we have a rook and this is going to be just a draw if we don't blunder. And you may say, what if black promotes to a rook? Well, now we move the rook all the way down to a4, a5 I mean, and now the rook trade is unstoppable, and this is just a draw. So black can't move because of, white can't move, and we are going to get the draw. So this way we are going to win the game, this way. So now the main mission is to stop the pawn actually. So if black didn't capture this, obviously what we are going to do is move forward and get the pawn. So if we just get the pawn, that is game over for black. It is going to be just a draw. So this is how we should play the game and win, get a draw. So for a recap guys, first we are going to play rook to e4 check, and this puts black into decisions. So black can move to the f5, it doesn't matter. Black can play here or here, it doesn't matter. It really does a similar thing, right? So it defends both these squares. So even though the squares are f8 and f7, it has similar purpose. So here if black does that, we move our knight to c2, and after black takes, we move downward to threaten this square to get there and capture the pawn, or to just defend the promotion. So black responds by playing bishop to b1, and now we play here. Notice by playing here we are threatening the gate behind the pawn, which absolutely no one can stop that, right? If black decided to move further with a king to attack the rook, we just get here, and from this position on, it doesn't matter. We capture the pawn, and this is going to be just a draw. So for that reason, now black has to make a decision with this pawn. So no matter what black promotes, we are going to get the draw, right? So this is the whole solution of the puzzle. So guys, thank you for watching. I will upload similar videos like this every day, and if you want to see similar puzzles tomorrow, just subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.